So Stormbreaker is one of the fastest songs on the album, probably the fastest, at least BPM wise. It's got some guitar parts in there that they're not really difficult, but because the song is so fast, it was difficult to nail them actually in the studio. At least for me, it was. But of course, you know, we did it in the end, and it turned out really, really well.
We are the Crusaders, like the Red Cross caretakers, allied as one, known as Stormbreaker. In the dark ages when mankind gave birth to the beast.
The title track, Built to Last, was the first song that I completed for the album, but it took me a while to send it out to Joachim because there were some things I wanted to make sure that they were exactly the way I wanted them. This song is actually inspired by a sort of a nursery rhyme, because at the time of me writing this song, I just had my first kid. And so all my head was full of these nursery rhymes and stuff. That's all the music I was listening to for a couple of months actually. So I was in the car one day, and you know, these melodies just, you know, they just keep repeating in your head whether you like it or not. So I was in the car, and I had this melody running around in my head. And you know, all nursery rhymes are always happy, you know, major, in the key of major. And I figured, what happens if you make this major into minor? So to make it a little bit sadder, I think we might have some basis for a song there. So my head started working on this while I was driving, and when I was done, when I arrived at my destination, I had the chorus to Built to Last already finished and written in my head. So I just went home and recorded it.
Eagles fly, our spirits unite. Darkness turns to we came here to win. We never give in. The future and past built to last. We came here to win. We never give in. The future and past built to last.
The Star of Home is a song that is written by Pontus and myself together with Joachim. Pontus came down one day just to hang out and see if we could get some inspiration going. This was like a week or two before the recordings were supposed to start. We had some beers, hung out in Castle Black Studios, and wrote this song together, and then we sent it off to Joachim for the vocal melodies as usual. And I really like this one. It's a fast one, it's very melodic, and I think most people will enjoy this one too.
We must find the star of home. Time will end the break of dawn. One more odyssey remain. Leave this desert plain. Destinations far away. Into universe we stray. To a place known as forever.
New Breed is classic old school heavy metal in my eyes. It's got a drive to it, a really metally riff that goes through the whole song more or less, and I'm very satisfied with that one. The lyrics are new breed, old breed, we are all the same breed. Heavy metal is running through our veins, and I think that sums up the attitude of HAMMERFALL very well.
Than thou. To the swords, to the guns we must go. And so here we stand with the soldiers of the promised land. We are here, so please leave us be. We're fighting to live, to be free. New breed, old breed, we are all the same breed.
With Second to None, I feel we took a little bit of creative liberty, I think, to try to make it a little bit different. That's why it's the final track of the album. It's got some keyboards on it. There's not a whole lot of keyboards apart from this song, but on this one we put on a little bit extra. There's a big church organ in the choruses. You can't really hear it, but it's there for effect, and I think it fills it out really, really nicely. Joachim is singing very, very well on this whole album, but this song is one of the standouts in that regard. It really shows the range and the variety that he's got in his voice.
Your mind, wheels of history turning, spinning out of control. So many mountains to climb, to be falsified. My spirit is second to none, and I hope can be denied.
Well, there you have it, the 10 tracks that comprise HAMMERFALL's Built to Last. The title refers to HAMMERFALL as a phenomenon. This is our 10th studio album in 20 years, so I feel that's pretty self-explanatory actually. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the album. We are very, very proud of it, and we think it's one of the strongest albums that we've done ever. So enjoy it and see you on tour. The European tour starts on January 12th in Bremen, Germany. So until then, hammer high.